He ain't anybody. We still gathering, and once we finish gathering, then we go into the exposure. Then when you don't hear me anymore, you know what's going on. So we just want to follow up in the Mr. 303 video. Okay, so we did a whole time lapse, right? When he got married, according to her posting, she was 16 because her birthday landed in December, and they got married in March. So now think of this also. March, they got married, but she just turned 16 3 months prior. So that means she was 15, and you're telling me that they didn't do anything until she hit 16? I don't know. But then it came to something else, because then we wanted to follow another lead in regards to the age of the children, right? So this post came up, right? And this was back in 2019, and it says that his son just turned 9 in 2019. So that means in October of 2019, the child was 9 years old. So now let's take away 9 years, right? That will leave the year of 2010. Remember, they got married March of 2010. So, born October of 2010. Born October of 2010. Now, average pregnancy is what, 8-9 months. So let's say March they got married. So let's say they got pregnant that same month. Okay? We can finish the doubt. So let's now count 9 months. You ready? March, let's go. April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So November, December, the baby was supposed to be born. But the baby was born in October. So, that would mean that, shit was happening at 15. Okay? Because there's like a 3 months lapse somewhere there, right? So we gotta talk about in December. So, it seems like he knocked her up and decided to get married in March. So, come on, people. 15, and he's chastising other people. He knocked up a 15-year-old that just turned 16. So, 16. So, there's a little gray area there, right? But, yeah, that's further proof, that this is what this motherfucker's doing. You know what I'm saying? And he's talking about other people messing around with 16-year-olds, and he's messing around with a 15-year-old. Yeah. So there you go. That's all we have to say. Dodo Bird. We haven't finished with you, Dodo Bird. We have not finished with you. And let me just tell this to all of you, okay? As far as Mr. 303, all these fucking damn idiots, Dodo Bird, they're done. They're useless. They're done. They are garbage. It's out there already. There's no recovering from that, okay? So, for all of you out there that are being bullied by them or being harassed by them, take it as a win. Take it as a victory. But there is still maintenance that needs to be done, right? Because, just because we knocked them back, we gotta make sure they stay back there, you know what I'm saying? So every time they come on and do something, you need to call them out on it. Remind people of who they are. Tyrants, bullies, pieces of shit, slut, whores. That's what they are. So constant reminder needs to happen. This is like in the history book, but this book is not gonna get banned. It's just not gonna get banned. So we need to teach people. We need to educate the future generations of these pieces of shit, garbage, cocksuckering whores that they all are, and keep it fresh. So that's why we're gonna keep at it. That's what we tell all of you. Exposure never ends. Even if you win a battle, there's more battles, right? Every time they come on, you need to make sure you remind people of who these people are. So that's why we tell you concentrated fire. Never let up. Never back down from a bully. You must always check them. Always check them. And that's what we're gonna keep doing. Let me add this. What did we tell you all in regards to us latching onto you? Okay? Once you come to a point and we latch onto you, we're gonna find everything out. I mean, you gotta remember the amount of people that we have a team scouring the internet. We will find everything on you. You do not want us to zero in on you. You really don't. Because we're gonna put everything out there. Okay? So this is an example, another example of, you see, Mr. 303 should have just shut the fuck up and minded his business. Because we really wasn't over there, right? But he couldn't do it. And again, who's behind it? Dodo Bird. All of you that follow Dodo Bird. So you come and you follow him, but where is he now? Where is he now? Another channel down, a loser on the fucking run, embarrassed, hoping for everything to die down so he could come back, and once he comes back, it goes right back to exposing him and reminding people how much of a piece of shit he is. Alright? It's always going to be ongoing. But right now, he's trying to wait to see, to weather the storm. Let me tell you this, Dodo Bird. You are right now in the eye of the storm. Okay? So you make sure you stay in that eye. Make sure you keep walking in the center of the storm. Because once you start to fall back into your own bullshit, you're going to be right back in the midst of the storm. You remember that, you fucking bitch. We know you're feeling the heat right now. We know you're feeling it. We're not going to say other things, but you should know what's happening, right? So this is gonna go for all of you. At some point or another, we're gonna latch on to you, but just want you to take notice of how we latch on and the shit that we will bring out, and all public, all legal. You can't do shit about it. So think twice before you want our attention. Unless you want to get it over with and you just want to just latch on to you. We'll latch on to you. We're fucking leechers like that. You know, pieces of shit like that. That's how we work. Okay? So this goes for all of you. And eventually, we're going to latch on. And for all of you that are in the background, you're doing your little shit and all that, just know this, that we are tracking you. And just because we're not saying anything, we are allowing you. Let me say this again. We are allowing you to keep running your mouth. And there's a reason behind it. And at the end, it will happen. You see? So don't think that you coming on, like, let's say Lucinator69 and doing your little bits, or Honest Abe trying to get Rick Crude and us on some type of bullshit. And let me just say this real quick in regards to Rick Crude and Honest Abe. Honest Abe, Rick Crude is Rick Crude. Rick Crude knows where we stand, and we know where Rick Crude stands. It's as simple as that. And if he crosses the line, he knows we will call him out on it. And we know he's going to say he don't give a shit. But at the end of the day, it's not about what he cares about. It's about what we want to show the people around him, or any tyrant. So we don't care about whether a tyrant is affected by what we put out or not. It's irrelevant. That's not what we're here for. So, but you're not going to pit us against Rick Crude because of you? Really? Are you fucking crazy? Right now, Rick Crude is actually a necessary evil. You can look that up. He is a necessary evil. Okay? He weeds out the fucking damn bully tyrants that we need weeded out. He provides sound bites that we need to show people who you truly are. So right now, he's a necessary evil. Alright? So everyone knows about Rick Crude, right? So that's why, you know, and Rick Crude right now is at a point in his life that, you know, I mean, he really doesn't give a fuck. I mean, why would he care? Like, you know, once you hit a certain point in your life and certain things happen in your life, you really don't care. So us attacking him or us going hard in on him is not going to really produce anything, alright? He is not in the world like before where he can affect lives as he was before. Yeah, he has his school and all that, but he's more contained now, alright? So right now, you know, he's frustrated, and and anyone will be. So he gets a little bit of leeway because, you know, shit is happening, and what's happening in his life, whether he jokes about it or not, it is serious. It's life-threatening. So, you know, we just leave that be. But you coming out and saying, because Rick Crude said we are cool, that means we are cool with News Now Houston? That's a far reach. I mean, that's pathetic. But we will latch on to you. And trust this. We see that you want to start growing your channel. We need you to grow your channel. We need people to subscribe. Because when your time comes, it will come, and you're not going to like it. Just remember that, because all you can do is make fun of a cartoon and throw indirects. All you can do is use others to try to get back at us. But you cannot use us. You cannot use our words. So you just throw in assumptions, hearsay, bullshit. But we're telling you right now, we don't need to hide or mask anything. Any tyrant, and you should know because you have submitted fucking tips to us, right? Especially when you said you were going to go after Poor and Fullerton. Remember that? So, let me just say this, why we mentioned that, people. It's because he attacked our integrity. And we told all of you, once you attack our integrity, we're going to throw it back at you. So we'll throw it back and say, no, brother, you are the snake. Don't make us the snake. You are the snake for providing or telling us that you're going to provide information on Lou's job, Poor and Fullerton. We'll leave it like that for now. Okay? Okay? We'll leave it like that for now. So, you see how that works? We told you, do not attack our integrity. But you had to do it anyway. You just had to do it. And we told you, you can call us a piece of shit. You were doing everything you were doing before, and we never divulged anything about you in regards to you contacting us. But that right there, when you cross the line and saying now we're in cahoots, when in reality, we are in cahoots with you. See, we have to bring this out so people can see that you're a snake. And this is what we told all of you. Even Poor and Fullerton is there cheering him on, and little does he know that he was trying to fucking get information on Poor and Fullerton. Remember that conversation that you had with Honest Abe, where he was cross-examining you in regards to what job, where you were at? That was all information that he was trying to gather for us. How you like us now, bitch? So just remember that, alright? And we told all of you, you will be surprised as the people provide information to us. We even showed you a video clip that Exile 1 outed Liberty Bird and say that Liberty Bird was giving us information.
Hold on. We the people, Bird helped you back in the day when you was actually going after a real piece of shit.
No. Time out. I never helped him. I've never helped that individual. I've never given him any type of information on individuals. I did try to help him when he started targeting Steph and her children.
So just remember that. Remember that. When we tell you to be careful about a particular person, there is a reason. There is a reason. So this goes for all of you. If you're going to email us or help us or do any of that, we will not share anything you do. But do not attack our integrity because we have no choice but to fight back and show people, no, this motherfucker's a liar, he's a manipulator, he's a snake, and this is what they do. You want to say we're garbage? Go ahead. You want to say fuck you? Go ahead. You want to say we pieces of shit, we suck dick, our mothers is a whore, our fathers are whatever, you can say all that. We don't care about that. Integrity now, that's a different thing. Integrity is a different thing. So when you attack our integrity, as far as our work, we have no choice but to attack your integrity. You see how that works? Because we have to diminish your integrity so we can gain back any integrity that could have been diminished due to their stupidity and their lies. So that's why we have to throw that out. Otherwise, we wouldn't have said anything, because we haven't said anything until now when he challenged us. So Honest Abe, this goes for all of you. That is a snake. That is a snake, and we keep calling it out on y'all, and you're not listening. And Paul M. Fullerton, he was like, oh, commenting on his video. But guess what, Paul? Yeah, the snake got you, another snake, because you are a snake. But how did it feel that you are now speaking to someone that tried to fuck you over? How about that, huh? Well, what are you gonna say, Paul? You fucking snake? Both of you snakes. But this is what we told over. You see how they do things? You see how they go against each other, behind each other back? We have a lot of tyrants that do the same thing. A lot. But anyway, so let's move on. You do not want us to latch on to you. Let's put it that way. Now, you see what we do with Mr. 303? He took a lot of shit, but look at what's happening. Look at what happened with Dodo Boy. All that shit he's talking about. AC, don't worry. Brett, I don't know, your wife may not be happy. Or is she still your wife? Big question mark there. We'll get back to that later on. Anyway, we're gonna move on. There's a lot of things happening in the background, but right now we're still gathering. We didn't know there was a lot of shit out there that we never reviewed, because we told all of you, the people that watch your channel, they gather, they make notations, and it gets put in a folder in the unreviewed folder. So now we're going to the unreviewed folder, and damn, we missed a lot of shit that we needed to get back to. Woo, shit, a lot of motherfuckers. But anyway, King Troll, your video's coming out. Remember, the video's not about threats or anything. It's about knowing each other's roles, and we just want to make it clear what our role is, so there is no second guessing. Okay, we're not looking for you to change or do anything. We are always about full disclosure, so we let people know what's coming down the pike, if it's gonna come down the pipe. But we at least like to tell people that, okay? But just because someone says something doesn't mean things are gonna change, right? But we like to say it, just to say we told you so later on. That's it. But we're not looking for anyone to change, because a bully, a tyrant, or whoever you wind up becoming is you. You will be you. We cannot change that. All we do is reach out to the public as a service announcement, an emergency broadcast system. That's all we do. All right. So at the end of the day, everyone, you write your own story, and we just share it. So every time you come on, you write your story, and we share that story. And we do not try to interpret what you're saying. We are not psychic, so we're going to take it at face value. We're going to take it literally. Okay. So if you're gonna say something, maybe it's best while you're saying it to say otherwise, because if not, it's gonna be, that's your story. You said it. So that's that, people. Take care, everyone. Bob is out.